Welcome everybody to West Point, New York, where we've got a kickoff game for you. Army versus Kansas State, a rematch from last season, as CGloss will take to Michie Field against the Black Knights, and we've got some fireworks at the gate. Army might go, can get his, catch him, no, 20-10, Black Knights lead. Oh my!
All right.
Well, everybody, if you're watching, holy shit! I am Big D alongside Penguin. Penguin, how you doing, brother? Exactly. What a start from
What the
BallHawk
hell?
and Army, and he's gonna go up 7-0 to start this game. Wow, 101 yards officially on the play, and we've got a 7-0 ball game. Well, if you're Army, that's about as good of a start as you could have.
Yeah. Instant offense? No need.
Don't need.
Leave the offense on the sideline.
Who needs triple option when you just have kickoff return? And we're going to see if Kansas State can do the same thing, but he is going to take.
Man, have some gamesmanship. Come on.
Go for it, right? All right. Either way, we're going to 1st and 10 at the 25 for CGloss and Kansas State. A top 4 team last season. And now looking to improve off that and possibly go all the way this year with Avery Johnson in the backfield, a triple option. And they're
Well, you
get a nice
knew that
play
was
on
coming.
this one. What's that, Penguin?
Knew that was coming.
Yeah, but it was a great play nonetheless.
Bread and butter.
Bread and butter. So 1st and 10 now at the 43, so already an 18-yard gain from Kansas State. Bink, I appreciate on the intro. Wanted to get everybody involved. Wanted to get all the teams involved for our dynasty in the intro. So now every week you get to see your team in action a little bit, even if you're not playing. So not even a minute gone. Army, of course, 7-0. But a nice toss to Delon Edwards, and he's up across the 41. Now another set of downs, 1st and 10. You expecting anything less from Kansas State here? A nice triple option to start things off?
No, you know what's coming. It's just if you can stop it, and the answer's usually no.
The answer's usually no. It's going to be a tough task for Army, but did have a decent offseason. Got up near 80 overall to this Black Knight squad. One of the better American teams. And this is an RPO. And a 3rd straight 1st down for Kansas State, moving that ball effectively. Caleb Fortner has 96 pursuit.
Is that good? I think that's pretty good.
That's all right. You know, I mean, you and I probably have like 98 pursuit, but, you know.
To the fridge, maybe.
That fridge will never get out of my sight, ever. 1st and 10 to the 29. Here's just a straight handoff to Giddens, and another 1st down. Oh, nearly. 2nd and inches, a nice 10-yard gain. A tough hit, but that Giddens, man, he'll
I thought he was out of there.
He'll slice you for such big gains. He's like Kamara sometimes in the backfield. He'll lull you to sleep with those 2-3-yard gains and then just break a 9-yard one on you.
Bye-bye.
2nd and inches inside the red zone for Kansas State. Jet touch pass incoming. And no blocking from Dylan Edwards. And
good tackle.
3rd and 2 was a good tackle. Open field. And here comes a 3rd down. Of course, Army didn't have to deal with any 3rd downs because, you know.
They didn't have to deal with any downs.
They didn't have to deal with the center coming on the field or any offensive lineman or any offensive player for that matter. 3rd and 2, empty backfield for Avery Johnson. Got a slant route caught. 1st down, a nice route there.
Did he just hit stick his own player? Yes, he did.
That one was rough.
Hey, fucking cover that guy, dumbass.
1st and 10 at the 11. And now a chance to tie this game up.
Oh, boy. Well, he guessed wrong.
Green pass. He's got blockers. Can he get to the edge? Yes. Touchdown, Kansas State. Tie ball game coming up here for the Wildcats.
Army guessed that way, and it went that way.
Yes.
In case you're wondering, he guessed the wrong way.
Expert analysis from our highly paid color. 7-7.
Hey, that's racist.
No, you're a color analyst.
That's not what you said.
People get what I mean, right, Big?
I don't think Jake got it.
I doubt it. And
I thought he was about to do it again.
I think he tried a little too hard to get another one, but now a tough starting spot at the 12, 1st and 10.
I was like, there's no way he goes 2 for 2 on these, right?
Imagine if you... You know what? Offense, just go home. We're going to do it here.
You guys get on the bus.
We're
We'll
gonna do
see
it
you
on our
later.
own. And for those joining us, thank you.
Ooh.
I believe there is a couple of you in here. Thanks for watching the season opening stream for PSBN. A straight handoff here. And it goes nowhere. Spencer Fayad on the carry. The freshman from Georgia. Ooh, another freshman getting some playing time early. I like it, BallHawk. I believe he's got a freshman quarterback out there, too. We'll see how that goes. 2nd and 9. And a draw play. Going deep middle, and it's intercepted. Could be 6 if he can get to the edge. He can. Touchdown, Kansas State. 13 unanswered points on the 30-yard pick six from McAllister.
Well, he had a man. I don't know if he overthrew him or
I
if
think
just...
he threw it. There was a streak and on the post, and I think he hit the streak, and that was what just went.
It was
too
either
far.
a streak or a bender.
Yep. Either way, it was 7 points rather, for that team in white.
I like that play. I'm gonna steal that play.
Well, thank you, BallHawk. And he's not even gonna give this one a chance, as we'll take this out to the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10 yet again for the freshman squad at the 25. And this is a straight drop back, and he's got a man short. And a nice gain of 3. A lefty freshman, I think. He is freshman from Georgia.
Bush.
Bush.
His name's Bush.
I see that.
Bush. I'm an alcoholic. No, I'm not.
Bush Light. And empty here. This is different for Army. An empty backfield.
I don't think they've ever seen this many receivers on the
Neither
same
did I.
team.
And
Oh, boy.
throws it to his left, and he's got a man up across the 30 to the 32-yard line. And again, thank you for joining us. We'll be live later as well. And we'll see in San Jose, California, we'll see Clemson at San Jose State. Another user game. Should be a great one there, too, after our newfounded rivalry game here in West Point, New York, for our kickoff of Season 2.
CGloss, what do you got against our service members? You fucker.
3rd and 3 from the 32. Another drop back. Going to the flats. It's not there. Great rush by Kansas State. And it looks like a punt's coming for Army. Probably the smart decision, judging by the tough offensive woes of the Black Knights. Punt is away, and it'll carry
Good kick.
near the 30 and out at the 31. So basically flipped the field. So absolutely a solid kick from the Black Knights, and Kansas State will set up near the 30-yard line, and we'll see if Army can allow less than 5 first downs this drive. So a lot of high-powered offense from this K-State team, and we'll see if that continues. 1st and 10. Pinch the line, but it goes outside. Good read by Army, but Dylan Edwards just too fast. Spin move! He could go 30, 20, 10. Kiss D-Lon goodbye. Wave to those K-State fans, baby. 27.
He's fast.
He is. That spin move gets me every time. It's like every time he puts his foot
He
in
didn't
the
even
ground,
need it.
Every time he puts his foot in the ground,
It was extra sauce.
It wasn't extra. As you can see the update on the bottom of your screen, App State, Illinois, we saw a doozy of a game yesterday. That'll be uploaded to the YouTube, as well as every game you guys have. So if you have a game and you want it on YouTube that isn't on PSBN, let me know. We'll do it. Any game and anything streamed on PSBN will be uploaded to the Penguin Sports Broadcast Network YouTube, so you guys can relive it as much as you want. We kind of lost that with the last season with the Conference Championship Week. That was a really cool experience for all of us, and unfortunately Twitch is kind of stinks, so it's all gone now. But for sure this year we'll be more on top of it. 1st and 10 from the 25. Outside handoff. He's got some space. Oh, shifty little kid there. All right. Up across the 36, Spencer Fayad with his 2nd carry of the game.
He's not white. There's no way.
I mean, he's from Georgia, so he's probably got a little bit of that Southern blood.
You got something.
He's definitely got something. Now 1st and 10 from the 36. Of course, they had the impact player at running back last year. Now actually don't, and now they have a receiver as an impact player, and just nothing doing there. Kansas State gets a nice push, pushes them back to the 35. So we are still in the first quarter here. We've got 28 points on the board already, so if you were a betting man, I would have taken the under, would have been detrimental. I did hear that BallHawk's Wi-Fi wasn't great, so hopefully...
Having flashbacks to this game last year.
Agreed. Stopping halfway through. Knock on wood, hopefully something doesn't happen like that this time. It is wood, in case you're wondering. That's
Ow!
Well, I don't know why you did it. That was your own
either.
fault. So 2nd and 11, another empty set for Army. Got a drag route, and he's going to go to it, but he drops it. So a 3rd and 11 coming up from the 35. So a nice run on that last set of downs to get the first, but now stalling here quickly, and we'll see what the Black Knights draw up. 3rd and 11 from the 35. Going to the corner route. What a throw!
Woohoo!
David Clark with the catch. Or Clark, I apologize. From Texas.
Dime.
26 yards. What a throw on the corner right? He put that in between 3 Kansas State defenders. And now back to the bread and butter. The old flex bone. From the 39. Speed option. And he does pitch it. And it doesn't get anywhere. It goes backwards 3 yards. Jake Clifton, the middle linebacker, was all over that one. The senior from Oklahoma. In there to stop that one.
I want to talk about that throw again.
Yeah, that was an...
What the hell was that?
Army's got a freshman quarterback back there doing that. He's going to have a squad here in a couple of years. 2nd and 13. All kinds of room to the right. He's going to take it.
Oh, he can move.
Yeah, he can. He got lit up, but he hangs onto the ball.
I like this kid.
Oh, yeah! Yeah! I do like this kid. He's got some stuff. He's got some balls, man. That's what you need in a quarterback, especially in college.
Especially a BallHawk quarterback.
3rd and 3 from the 32-yard line.
Dude.
My mic won't stay in place. Why is that, Penguin? What'd you do to it? Thanks.
There you go.
3rd and 3 from the 32. Straight handoff. First down. Makes his way. Spencer Fayad, 4 attempts, 13 yards now. And the Black Knights keep the ball moving. So, putting up a fight here against the top 10 team in the nation. At home, of course. So 1st and 10. From the 29-yard line. This is a fake handoff, so play action. Got a man wide open. He's not even going to take it. He just wants to take it himself. Inside the 13.
Nice.
Penguin, there was nobody there.
Nope, not a soul.
And that's all right. Army making it work here. So from the 13-yard line. That will end the first quarter. A 21-7 lead early for Kansas State, but Army quickly driving. 1st and 10, again at the 13, Cameron Bush. This Cameron Bush kid, he's got the stuff. I mean, I don't know what his overall is, but I don't know if it matters. He's playing like an 85 overall right now.
He's playing pretty good.
Yes, he is.
Interesting.
I agree.
Also, I want to touch on your point on that App State-Illinois game. You call it a doozy, I call it cardiac arrest.
1st and 10. And hopefully you guys will get to see it if you haven't yet. 2nd and 9 now on the 13. So a game of 1.
How long after does it take it down?
It's a week or less. It's not very long.
Oh, okay. I thought
You
it
still
was
have time.
I thought it was like 2 days.
Nope. 2nd and 9. And there'll be an outside handoff. He's got some room. Fayad trying to make some gains. And what a hit. Gains 4 yards, but a rough hit there. Oh, that one looked like a doozy. But a gain of 4, 3rd and 5 from the 8 coming for Army.
Mollywopped his ass.
Yes, he did.
Well, at least his kicker's good.
I missed it. What was it?
86 power, 79 accuracy. I'd say that's
solid,
pretty good.
For Army, yeah, I'd say. And a read option, triple option here. Can he get to the edge?
Oh,
What a
nice
move inside! BallHawk, holy crap. You've learned a couple things since last year. Love it. Playing well out there, man.
Show you a few things.
Justin Timberlake. He got arrested for DUI. First
Same.
and goal from the 2. Back to the flex bone. Handoff up the middle, touchdown. Army West.
What a drive.
That was a great drive.
Woo!
Methodical, right down the field. Rocked a baby. Touchdown, Black Knights.
I think he's figuring it out, Dylan.
Which is scary because he's got a lot of young guys on this team. Kick is up and good, and now we'll see if he can figure out the defensive side of the ball as we've got a cannon shot. 14-21. Again, if you're just now joining us, I have McD, joined by Penguin in the booth. And stick around after this one because we've got a great game coming after this one from San Jose, California, where Clemson and Randy will take on our new member, Bobby, and the Spartans of San Jose State. So stick around for that as we wrap up this game here. But we've got a doozy now in the second quarter. 21-14, Kansas State looking to extend that lead, and Army looking to try to get back into it.
I'm no expert, but I believe Robert is locking in for that game.
That's so I've heard. You have to when you play Clemson. 1st and 10, fake handoff. He's got a man up his ass, essentially. And Eric Ford in the backfield early, the senior.
I didn't know where the ball went. Don't you do it to him. Don't you do it to him.
Going to the flat, he's got a tight end on the RPO, and it is a first down, 37.
He did it to him.
So now 5 for 6 on the game for Avery Johnson. Gets it out into the flat. And now 1st and 10. This one's also a pass play. Didn't really look like he had anybody. Going back to the middle of the field. Caught for a 9-yard gain. Avery Johnson's just able to extend the play so well. It seems like every time he gets the ball, there's a chance it could go. 2nd and 1 to the 46. Empty this time.
Tell you what, he's making him work for it.
And a tough play there. 3rd and 1. I believe that was incomplete.
No, clock is moving.
Good call, Penguin. So 3rd and 1 after the no gain completion.
Well, this is one of two things. Yep, it was that one.
And a handoff, and it just gets the first down. If you want a first down on the ground up the middle, 31's where you're going with it. DJ Giddens, great run.
BallHawk's making him earn it, though.
He is. That's not the first 3rd down we've seen from Kansas State, so absolutely making him work for it, but working for it he is up to the 47, 1st and 10. And a play action here, going to that corner route. He's got nobody there. He could go inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal, Kansas State. 8 for 9 on the day for the junior out of Kansas. Yes. 1st and goal. This one a straight handoff to Giddens, and he might go on this play alone. Breaks the tackle, gets inside the 5. Woo, that one. I feel like he can break 6 tackles every time he touches the ball.
Annoyingly so.
2nd and goal. Here comes a Wildcat formation. 2 impact players, and they read it perfectly. Dylan Edwards just too fast. Touchdown, Kansas State. How do you stop that? You had 2 guys over there, and he was just fast enough to get around all of them.
Don't click on.
Pretty much. That's a lesson you've got to learn there, BallHawk.
Or click on and run to the sideline.
Piece
of advice I heard from a certain dickhead in our dynasty. Your user doesn't have to make every tackle.
Absolutely not.
Just force their user back into your CPU.
7 points on that drive yet again for Kansas State. We've got a 28-14 ball game. We're not even at halftime yet, folks, so I would have been hammering the over on this one because we've got a high-scoring ball game ahead of us, it looks like. 1st and 10 at the 25 for Army, and he's going to look to repeat that last drive as Bush led his team down the field and scored. Right to the speed option. Got a man to the outside. Fayed gets a couple yards. It's a nice gain of 8
Late
on that
pitch.
play. Was a good pitch. And a great run by Fayed to get it up to the 33-yard line. So 2 yards coming on this 2nd down play.
He's got a good little squad.
He does. I almost think it's helping him that you put the play limit in place because it's making him do other things, and I think he's learning more about this offense. 2nd and 2, the play's going to be flipped. Just about 4 to go. We'll get a handoff directly to Fayed. Can he get there? Not quite. Gets a yard, but still short of the 1st down, and a big play coming on 3rd and 1. From the 34, Army looking to get that 1st down, goes to the stretch play, and he's going to have it more. A nice spin move up across the 40 to the 41.
It may not always be the prettiest, but man, they can move the ball a little bit.
Yes, they can, Penguin, and they are showing it right now up to the 41. And a 1st down yet again for these Black Knights. Again, Kansas State probably coming in here thinking this might be another blowout, and they're making them work for it. 1st and 10. Another handoff play action here, and we'll see where he goes with it. And a nice move. He might get some yardage and more. Up across the 50. This kid has balls, man.
That was crazy.
Wow. Bush had nobody open, and he said, screw it, I can beat these 2 D linemen, and takes a shot from the DB.
That hezzy was nasty.
Didn't matter. 1st and 10 from the 48 as the Black Knights continue to move the ball. Another play action here. Has a man! Red zone snap incoming from the Black Knights.
God.
Trying to make this the toughest game
Damn!
of the year for Kansas State. As we hit the 2-minute warning, yet again, thank you for joining us.
He's in a rhythm now if he can just get a stop.
And that's half the battle, Garrett. 2 minutes to go. We'll see how he manages this clock. Of course, he did receive the 1st half kickoff, so Kansas State might have a chance to double him up if given enough time. 1st and 10, they do come out empty. And he's going to the end zone, and that's a dangerous throw. Probably the first bad decision on this drive. And that one hits the turf. 2nd and 10 from inside the 20. And if you're BallHawk, you're down 14. You don't want to squander this chance. You have an opportunity to get back within 1 score of Kansas State. Top 10 team in the nation. I'm just going to hand it off the middle. I don't think that was his plan there, but either way, 1-yard gain, and Kane Udo, the fullback from New Jersey. 3rd and 9, and a big play for the Black Knights coming. 1 wide receiver on the field. He's going to flip the play. 1:42 to go and counting. Here goes a speed option again. Pitches it out. Can he get there? Nice spin move, but Kansas State there to make the stop. And they will call timeout, and we'll see what the play call is coming for Army. Looks like they're going to take the 3. This one about a 30-yarder from the left hash. 1.5 to go. Kick is up and right down Broadway. 11-point game here in West Point, New York.
Solid.
Agreed. If he had a little bit more time, I think he might have done more with it. Maybe if he wasn't under the pressure of the clock. Who knows? Either way, an 11-point game, and Kansas State has a chance to double this one up. He's going to return this one, has some blockers, gets across the 20, but not much more to the 21. 1st and 10. And honestly, a pretty even game when it comes to 1st downs. Of course, Kansas State has the yardage and a little bit more of the time of possession, but Army making them work for it. I would definitely say that.
If you're K-State, you got to be careful here. You don't want to make a mistake and let Army really get momentum.
Absolutely. You have the lead. You
don't throw him a Steven.
And a tough pass there.
Oh, he almost
nearly did.
I didn't even see that guy.
Not there.
Good coverage.
Was that the drag? Yeah, I believe, because I believe the in route was coming behind him, the deep in. 2nd and 10 from the 21, and just like that, Army has some momentum going into this one. We'll see that stadium pulse getting up there. Got some fans in the stands, gotta say. They showed out for this week 1 game. Or week 0 game, I apologize. Going to the zig route and doesn't quite get the first, but does get 9. And now one of the biggest plays, realistically, of the game so far for Army. 1:19 to go, 3rd and 1 from the 30. 2 timeouts for Kansas State, and Giddens gets a nice push and shoves a guy off. Like I said, man, every time he gets the ball, he's going to break at least 1. 1st and 10 from the 37, going quickly. Got the drag route this time. And he's going across the 50, jukes inside to the 47. Minute 5 and counting. Of course, the clock will stop to reset the ball. But that clock will continue to run. 1st and 10. Minute to go. He's going to the outside on the RPO. Juke move inside the 30. And he gets out of bounds at the 21. Probably the best possible play there for Kansas State. And they made every bit of that count. Up to the 21-yard line. If you're Army, what do you look for to stop this K-State offense?
Well, you don't want to play up, because he'll just throw it over your head. But you almost have to at this point.
See where he goes. But goes to the flat, gets about a yard. 2nd and 9. Wasted a couple seconds on that clock, but getting that completion percentage up.
This is where it's going to get tough because the windows are tighter down here.
Yes. Less to guard for the defense. 2nd and 9 from the 20. Going for the screen pass. Has space. Edwards spin move, and he will score!
What?
That was the definition of a football move from Delon Edwards.
That wasn't a football move. That was inhuman.
That kid is gross.
Look what you're doing to the Army.
What a play from Dylan Edwards. I'm telling you, every time he touches the ball, he gets a spin move going.
Randy is punching the air right now.
Who's that?
Randy.
Why is Randy punching the air?
The Army's getting shit on.
Well, to be fair, they're putting up a fight. Why are the cadets booing? 1st and 10 at the 25. Again, if you're just joining us, I am Big D, joined by Penguin. We've got a great game following this one in San Jose, California, as Clemson will take on San Jose State. Randy and our new member, Bobby. Stay tuned for that one as Army gets a first down carry to the 20, or about to 30-yard line. 2nd and 5 coming with 37 seconds left. So we'll see what he draws up. Empty set from the 30. And that one was right to him. Kansas State gets the interception and is inside the 40 with 32 seconds to go. Penguin, I believe we are witnessing the downfall of Army. That first quarter and possible one-score drive was possibly the last we'll see.
Downfall of the United States military sounds like our last 3 presidential administrations.
Oh my goodness, he's still going! Inside the 15 of the 13. Avery Johnson now 14 of 16 and almost 200 yards in the first half alone. What a start
I think he thinks it's a run.
It was a run, just to the outside. And Avery Johnson gets a first down yet again. There's a 10-yard gain for the junior QB from Kansas. This kid knows ball. He is a hell of an athlete under center. And he's got his team back at the 3-yard line.
It's vanilla Anthony Richardson. I can't unsee it.
Power play doesn't get there. Not to force a timeout. So 2nd and goal from the 2 as the internet tries to fix itself for both these teams. We'll see if Army can stop this K-State offense. RPO. Looking to hand it off, and that was nearly detrimental to the Wildcats, but 3rd and goal nonetheless.
So that's how you stop that.
I don't even know what he did, Penguin.
Hey, quarterback. No.
Blitz.
Pretty much.
Bro man blitz. 3rd and goal from the 2. This one a straight handoff, and Delon Edwards had nowhere to go, so a goal line stand from the Black Knights. Not trying to give up already. If this field goal does go, he will be down 21. So 3-score game, and Kansas State will start with the ball, but it's at least a little bit of momentum on your side heading into
Nationwide?
the kick is up and good.
Woo!
The kick is up and good. So Kansas State leads this game 38-17 at halftime in our first of 2 kickoff week matchups. Week 0 for Season 2 in PSBN. Thanks for joining all that are here. As Army's going to have to kick it right back off to Kansas State to start this second half. And that ball will be returned by Lockett. Just past the 20 to the 21 yet again. And just a great game from Kansas State's offense. It seemed like everything they're doing is working, Penguin.
Yep.
So if you're Army, you know, what do you look to do? You have a team that's got a lot of momentum, is a top 10 team. I mean, what do you do to stop?
Well, he's running a lot of slow developing plays, so just blitz the hell out of him.
It was a nice run by Dylan Edwards.
If he's picking you apart in base, your next option is blitz the absolute piss out of him. And if that doesn't work, then you got to start disguising stuff.
2nd and 5 pressed. And he will hand it off to Giddens, and he gets nowhere. So 3rd and 4 early for Kansas State. Looks like CGloss's plan is wanting to pass. So 3rd and 4 from the 17. Army not pressing this time. 3rd and 4. Going to the zig route. It is there, and a lot more up across the 40. 1st and 10 to the 42. Avery Johnson over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns in basically that first half alone. Army said, my problem mostly is that I have one DT that is a 60 overall. So
yeah, that doesn't help.
A rough D line there. As Avery Johnson will get a nice carry and takes a hit, but hangs onto the ball across the 50 to the 45.
That looked like it hurt.
You don't say.
Maybe not.
You don't say. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, the Power Cats. Just under 8 to go in this 3rd quarter. Giddens will get the carry, and he's got space, finds some room, and gets to the 34. Another 1st down for the Power Cats. 6 attempts, 36 yards for DJ Giddens, so 6 yards per carry in this opening game, week 0. First in the handoff to Dylan Edwards. A spin move gets him out of it. This kid is ridiculous. Another spin move inside the 25. How do you stop that?
Shoot him. Shoot him in the knees.
Right,
shoot him in the knees.
Go for the knees, Army.
Shoot him. Just shoot him.
As you can see at the bottom of the screen, Alabama narrowly edges
in the face.
Wisconsin. Oh, I apologize for that wording. But a 1-point victory for them as Giddens just shoves a man off.
That's crazy. It didn't hit me until you corrected yourself.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at Giddens throwing a man off.
Why are we edging the Badgers? Oh, boy.
Narrowly. And this one not so narrowly as Giddens goes down at the 1. I'm guessing to chew some clock and make this, get themselves out of this game with a win early. So from the 1-yard line, 5 to go on the play clock. He will snap it and give it right up the middle to DJ Giddens, and he does not get in. 2nd and goal from the 1. Another goal line formation play, 2nd and goal. Trying to take as much time as possible. Giddens gets the carry again and runs a man over for 6. Touchdown, Kansas State. And this one could be over as the Power Cats put up 40 on the Black Knights in the middle of the third quarter. A nice 6.5-minute drive for CGloss and the Wildcats as they look to put Army away for the final time. Again, we've got a game after this one, so stay tuned as Randy and Clemson will travel to San Jose, California for a matchup with the Spartans of San Jose State and Bobby.
Bob.
So again, stay tuned for that one. How do you think that matchup's going to go?
The Bob Bull.
It is a Bob Bull.
Kind of.
So, we've got a user that we really don't know a whole lot about, and Randy, who's a solid test of strength, I
Is
think.
Robert drunk?
Well, there's the thing. I don't know if that makes him better or worse. As we get an RPO from Army as he gets out across the 25 to the 29, so 2nd and 6 coming for the Black Knights. But how do you see that matchup going? In realities, how do you see it going?
I honestly have no idea.
Well, that's the point of having a new user. There's a lot to learn. So I think that's why Randy is a good matchup for him. He does have the home field advantage. He did say we're going to see a lot of the triple option. How do you think that's going to go for him?
Either really good or really bad.
That's pretty much how the triple option usually goes. Straight handoff as Army will break this one for a first down.
It's like something out of your playbook.
The Maryland eye is not to be trifled with. 1st and 10.
Well, he's trifling.
That's true. 38-yard line, 1st and 10. He's going to go right back to that. Handoff had some space to the outside, but only gets a couple on 1st and 10. 2nd and 8 now. From the 40-yard line.
Oh, man. He was about a nutsack hair from being in the end zone.
So a 2 wide receiver set coming for Army on a 2nd and 8 from the 40. Still moving the ball. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. This will be a pass going short, and it's complete. Nice throw. Gets him outside. It's Cameron Bush. What? You're shaking your head.
How did he squeeze that one in there?
Because this kid's got balls.
Apparently.
I told you. This kid's he's got the stuff. 3rd and 4 from the 44. Another drop back. Going across the middle. What an interception! Perfect timing, user pick. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it just looked like he knew that one was coming. I mean, obviously he did. So now across the 50 and another great starting field position for Kansas State. As Delon Edwards might be gone again. He will go down this time up to the 33-yard line.
Boo! Shut up! It's football. Why are you booing?
Because their team's losing by like 35.
Okay.
It's actually 28. I apologize. But West Virginia fans booed when they were losing. Oh, a nice pitch.
That's because they had to go home to their cousins.
Second and 1 from the 23 coming up for Kansas State as they look to make it 1-0 on this new campaign. Starting as top 10 for probably the first time in a long time. Delon Edwards, another great run across the 15. 138 rushing yards for that man today. 4 touchdowns along with 50 receiving yards. And I believe now we're going to see CGloss take out the starters. But there's no setting to do so.
It's only in CPU games. Dumb feature.
Yeah, why is it only in CPU games?
Because EA doesn't understand things. They don't see it like we see it, Dylan. Okay?
I'm seeing stars right now, Penguin. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
me too.
1st and 10. So it looked like the mass sub was an attempt and failed. So Avery Johnson will trek back out onto the field with DJ Giddens. 1st and 10. And just guessed wrong there on the defense or the D-line slide, but 7-yard gain gets him up to the 8-yard line. 51 rushing yards for DJ Giddens along with a touchdown as well.
Hey, it's 4th quarter.
Yes, it is, and we're going to go for 10 more minutes. Kansas State and CGloss lead Army and BallHawk 45-17. Here in West Point, New York. Game 1 of 2 of our Season 2 kickoff. Avery Johnson's up to a 91 overall. Wow. And he's got 290 overall running backs. This team is not going to be trifled with.
How exactly is this team only an 85 overall?
Yeah, I'm not sure. That defense must not be very good. Don't think this one's going to get off as we're going to get a delay a game. Decline the penalty, 2nd and 3. Here's a read option, trying to get to the edge, and he will. Touchdown. Kansas State once again trying to get the 50-burger. Trey Kashama, the freshman quarterback from New York, in there to get his first touchdown of the year. Looks like he's got a solid quarterback in there for a couple years to come, Penguin.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. As we'll make this one a 35-point game, 52-17. What was the spread on this game?
At least 7.
That is a possibility.
I don't know who 25 is, but he needs to give him the ball more. He fast.
First and 10 on the toss play, and it goes nowhere. 2nd and 15 now. Desmond Purnell in the backfield for the TFL. Perchance. All right, Penguin, now's that time. When the game is just about ending, then I ask you what each team needs to do going into the next week. So Kansas State, obviously building on a great performance here today. What do you think they need to do to get a win next week as well?
Do they play next week?
Oh, we've got a breakaway. Bush across the 50 to the 48. And despite the interceptions, he's really had a solid game. I mean, I know that sounds silly to say, but you know, against this Kansas State defense, that's a top 10 team you're throwing against. So it's going to be tough no matter what. But a solid game from him. And I think that's what they're going to have to build on, Penguin, is around that man under center.
He pretty good.
First and 10 from the 48, another speed option. And tried to pitch it, but it just did not go. Took the hit instead. 2nd and 11, must have been worried that one.
Silly EA and your animations. Let the man have fun.
Let the man have fun.
Yes.
Second 11 back in the flex bone. Little triple option here, and that one's fumbled to Kansas State. Is that an interception or a fumble recovery, or what was that? What was that exactly? How would you stat that? Well put. Is Kansas State going to take over once again? First and 10 from the 48. And a shift in the D-line. This one's going to go right back to the freshman QB. Took a lit, but no targeting there. Trey Kashama.
I think he got kicked in the balls.
I don't know.
The balls.
The BallHawk. He got kicked in the
right
BallHawk.
In the ballcock.
Second and inches from the 38. This one a handoff. And somehow gets away and gets the first down up to the 36 now. Army fans obviously just not happy, but yet again, Penguin, what do you look to build on if you're Army? You know, this is a tough game to play. Obviously, nobody wants to lose by 35, possibly more. But
well, they did some good things.
Like what?
Their quarterback can throw the ball, so that's new. Army doesn't normally have that.
That's completely an agreement.
He's young, so you're going to have some young guy stuff. The running back's pretty good.
I agree. They've had that in the past.
Defensively, they're going to be a lot better than they looked. Not exactly
and
easy
another
to defend
first down.
That
up to the 23. What's that, Penguin?
Not exactly easy to defend that, so their
No.
defense is going to look better than it did today.
Absolutely. And, you know, when you get in those, again, this is a Big 12 team, a top 4 team in the nation last season. You know, this is a team that's built to win a championship right now. So you can't be upset with a loss here. It is at home, of course, in front of the fans, but
Man, what is this crap?
I don't know. This is a screen pass here. It didn't really go anywhere. Only gain of 1, 3rd and 12. And here's a read option. Did he nearly gets the first down? This Kashama kid is the real deal. He's going to be the next Avery Johnson. No, not quite a 92 overall yet, but definitely going to be a threat. It's 4th and 2, and Army's going to Kansas State's going to like to take the 3, and could have been blocked, but goes through the uprights instead in a 38-point ball game now here in West Point, New York. There goes the kickoff.
Run, Forrest!
And we'll see how far he can get. And up to the 15 is where they'll bring out the drive, possibly for the last time for the Black Knights. Again, if you're watching this, thank you for sticking around through this one. We've got a game after this one in San Jose, California. Clemson and San Jose State, as they'll look to each get their first win of the season. Clemson, of course, not the greatest year last year, but when you get a new coach, it's always what's going to happen. In San Jose State, their first season with a new coach, so a lot of new things coming, a bit of a culture change in San Jose, California. But we've got this one to get through first. Just under 3 to go.
Network issues.
Imagine the game doesn't save.
Network issues. First down.
We do have a first down from Army as we approach the 2-minute warning for Kanye Udo. I think I called him Kane earlier. I apologize, brother.
Man, if Indiana still had their old first down thing, I would have taken Indiana.
I don't know if that's true, but speed option on first down. He's going to have a nice bit of gain and up to the 35 as we get under 2 minutes to go from the 35. Here goes a small toss play. Can he get to the first down marker? No, he cannot. That K-State defense is tough like a Wildcat.
Are Wildcats tough?
I would say. Hard to disagree.
You know what's tougher? A bottle of champagne over the fucking head.
What about a fighting Illini?
I don't know what that is.
Whoa, what a play from the quarterback. Bush gets up across the 40.
I love QB counter. That was sick.
That was sick. That was a nice play. If I was defending that, I'd have been like, where am I going? First and 10 up to 43.
Hey, all the linemen are going that way.
And that one does not really go anywhere. Second and 9. Cameron Bush, 75 yards on the ground today, along with a long of 37. So he's had a great day. Again, a lot to build off of there. It's like an FCS team. Like, it's tough to get your confidence up when your first game of the year is against a top 10 team, possibly a top 5 team in the entire nation.
Yep.
So,
well,
definitely
top 3
next week is much more of a confidence-building week, I'd say. A little more chance to run your offense. And again, for a while in this game, you were in it. You know, you were only down 11 at one point, nearing halftime, but just kind of all got out of hand too fast, and everything started happening at once. And that's how this game is going to end, as K-State leads 55-17. Army with one last chance, 4th and 7. Running the speed option. And Fayed trying to make some space, and that will do it. As K-State will kneel this one out. And your final score here, 55-17. Thanks for watching this game 1 of, well, I guess technically game 1 of PSBN Season 2 kickoff. We've got another game again after this one between Randy and Bobby. Hopefully coming up pretty quick. But Penguin,
Randy, finish your McDonald's, man.
we got to get this game rolling, as Kansas State's going to walk out of West Point, New York, with a 38-point victory. Thanks again for watching. I have been Big D.
I have been Penguin.
Thank you all again for being here. We'll see you very soon
Dramatic pause.
on PSBN.